Well, y'all, thank you for coming. This is another good step forward for South Carolina. As you know, we're very careful with our money. We like to lower taxes. We're not going to raise taxes because of the carefulness and conservative spirit of our legislature with the CARES Act money. Our uninsurance trust fund is almost as high as it was at the beginning of the virus. And that's a good thing because we're not going to have to raise taxes on businesses in order to replenish that, as they're having to do in a lot of other states. A lot of other states have spent outside their budget. We did not do that. We've been very careful with continuing resolutions and will continue to do that. But this today is yet another tax decrease. This is on what is called the rollback taxes. When someone sells agricultural land for development or anything other than agricultural, there's a tax payment that is due. Used to be for 5 years in the past for what it would have been taxed had it been non-agricultural land. This cuts that to 3 years, which lowers the taxes on that transfer on the individual and also encourages economic development in South Carolina. So we were careful with our money during the pandemic, which is not over. We are careful with our businesses. We never close. South Carolina's business is business, and this is another example of that. We're happy to have with us today the Lieutenant Governor, Pamela Everett, Representative Gary Smith, Representative Steve Long, Morris Lyles, the President-elect of the South Carolina Home Builders Association, and also Ryan Kaiser, owner of Enchanted Construction. And the Lieutenant Governor will now take the podium.
Well, thank you, Governor, and it's wonderful to be here today. You know, as a business owner for over 20 years, anytime we can roll back taxes and lower the burden on businesses, it's a win for South Carolina. And I am so grateful for our legislature for hearing the cries of our governor, who has not only tried to strip away useless regulations, but make sure that everybody knew the importance of lower taxes to make us competitive. Because as a state, you know, we're competing just like other businesses. We're competing against our neighbors to the north and to the south, and we want to make sure that we want businesses to call South Carolina home and continue to grow here. So I'm very thankful for what was done here today, giving more opportunity and making us more competitive here in the Southeast. And what I'd like to do now is I'd like to introduce Mr. Ryan Kaiser. He's the owner of Enchanted Homes, which is located in the upstate. In 2005, Ryan moved to South Carolina to pursue his goal of opening a division of his father's company. In 2007, he purchased the South Carolina division of Enchanted Homes, and the business grew to become a top builder in the upstate. Thank you for being here today, Ryan, and we'd love to hear from you and how this will impact you and the growth of your business going forward.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for being here today, and this has been a thing that we've been working on and talking to different people, you know, for the last, I think 4 years. And as the cost of everything goes up, we all know the cost of housing goes up, it seems like every year. It's great to have a bill and a thing that reduces that cost, and especially for developers and builders. You know, your initial cost on a project, your upfront cost, which this was upfront cost, being reduced really helps us move it to the next level. I'd really like to take the opportunity to thank the Governor and Lieutenant Governor for their strong leadership, and the House and Senate for their strong leadership in this bill and in many other ways in supporting our business, and especially with the coronavirus, how it spiked back up, that the strong leadership in keeping our state open. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Stephen Long, and I'm the primary sponsor of this bill, and it really is an exciting day for us. This is something we've been working hard on for many years now. And when I say we, the bill had some 80 sponsors in the House, Republican and Democrat, across all over the state, which is a real testament to the importance of this bill and to the impact this legislation is going to have. This is a big step forward to providing lower costs for housing attainability for people across our state. This is going to help spur economic growth in different areas of the state where they're trying to, the governor's been working hard on bringing industry and bringing business to the rural areas of the state, and this legislation is a step forward in helping make that a possibility, making it easier for economic growth in those areas. So I'm thankful to all of the co-sponsors that helped me with the legislation. I'm so thankful to all of the third-party organizations like the home builders, the realtors, the Chamber of Commerce, and others for helping push this across the finish line. And I'm thankful for the governor and lieutenant governor for their support of this and for signing it here today. Thank you.